Alright, in today's video we're going to be showcasing how you play a Nihilego Guzzlord deck. Very, very strong deck. As you can see, this is the deck on the screen right now. You can check it out, you can use it, you can abuse it. Let me know in the comments if you enjoy it. And let's get straight into the video. Alright, so hopefully we showcase just how strong this deck can be. Like it's so kind of innovative in the fact that we're focusing obviously more on the poison than just the straight damage that we're doing with the Pokemon. But with that in mind, it doesn't necessarily mean you can't attack with something like Nihilego or Guzzlord. Like Guzzlord's a really big part of this deck because, you know, he kind of has like a Rocket's Grunt built into his core. Like he can just drop his attack, take away some energy, and then again it kind of takes away all those kind of ramp orientated decks like, you know, the Giratina, Darkrai, and so on. But the fun thing about this deck is that, you know, even with True Barb or with Poison Barb, you can do a crap ton of damage without actively trying to do any damage. You know what I mean? If you get two Nihilegos down from the get-go, you can kind of sit back, relax, have Guzzlord in the back line, you know, ramp him up, get a few energies on him, play him, and while you're kind of getting ready to play him, they're burning or they're getting poisoned, getting kind of just trickled down from the poison barb. So really strong deck, and I think there's definitely a lot more potential kind of innovative decks to come out of Ultra Beasts, and specifically this Nihilego and Guzzlord kind of style that we're kind of starting to see breaking into the meta. Because as you know, if you've been playing for like the last few days, this is probably maybe an A to S tier. I used to think it was an A to B tier deck, but the more I played it, I'm starting to think it's actually potentially a really strong S tier deck that is, for me personally, having a lot more success on Buzzwole. Buzzwole is realistically what you kind of are seeing a lot in especially Ultra Ball and Master Ball, but I feel like people then are playing a lot of Charizard or Incineroar deck to try and lock it down really early, specifically because you know, it's a grass orientated deck. You get an early Incineroar down and they can't ramp up, they can't do anything. Okay, so it's very strong, and hopefully we see it kind of phase out of the meta. I do enjoy playing it, but I feel like it's quite annoying, especially if they get two Celesteals down. Right, so we are doing pretty good. I kind of thought that this guy... Oh yeah, so this is a Decidueye deck. So this is something that's starting to become quite popular as well. So obviously he has his Rowlet in the backline. He's doing Pheromosa to try and get a lot of damage down to my bench and my active Pokemon. But realistically, he's wanting to try and ramp up his Decidueye. That's going to be his win con. So Decidueye, if you haven't really played against it or seen it a lot, it's actually really strong, because it does damage to Pokemon who just has some kind of inadvertent damage done to it at some point. Okay, so Pheromosa is good because if you have something like me with the Guzzlord in the back line, they're doing damage to the Guzzlord, and then they can play Decidueye, and even if your Guzzlord isn't on the active slot, your Decidueye or their Decidueye is going to obviously destroy the Guzzlord. So it's very annoying, very irritating to play against, especially if they get some kind of momentum or some really good early builds. I think actually a good way to lock it down is a bit of disruption here or there. So like having something like Mars or Red Card, even Cyrus. You know, if you can use your own Pheromosa if you're playing like a Buzzwole deck into their Rowlet, then you know Cyrus out and kill it. But obviously we're playing Nihilego, we're rocking the poison. It's going pretty good. Like, you realistically, the best thing you want is you want to have double Nihilegos. You want to have double of them down, because then every turn that poison is going to be 30 damage, and 30 damage with a poison or a burn or whatever it may be is going to be absolutely ludicrous, especially if you're not having to actively do any attacking yourself. So nice. Who cares? It's dead. I feel like they need to remove that. I feel like you shouldn't have to roll to like remove energy or put a debuff on something if you know it's going to die. I think that's something that Pokemon need to remove in this game. So Rowlet Oh, here we go. Here's the Decidueye. So this is going to be very irritating. Let's see. So we... Okay, Guzzlord's dead. But it's fine. It's fine, I think. Maybe. It isn't fine. We have another Guzzlord, though. So we can't... Right, okay. We want to put our own Guzzlord in. Our new Guzzlord. I think we can still win this. So we got our own Guzzlord EX. Because we can thrust and swap. Right, so Guzzlord EX. I think we can still do this. The thing about Guzzlord's beefy, man. Like, he has 170 base health, which is absolutely ludicrous. So, Ultra Thrusters. Swap him in. We're forgetting about the poison just for this last little hurrah. Okay. Rancor. We're able to remove one or two of his... Maybe two of his energies? Oh. Okay, this guy's doomed. This guy's doomed. I think he's doomed. He needs to get 2 energies down in order to kill my Nihilego to get that next point to win. We've red. We win. We win. We win. We've red. There we go. Just like that. Okay, that was some crazy RNG. That was some ludicrous RNG. Holy moly. Wow. Holy crap. Right, so you can obviously see how Nihilego works really, really well. You can see how the Guzzlord kind of playstyle ramps up a bit. So you got Nihilego, Poison, Guzzlord in the backline, ramping up like a beast, doing some serious work. Okay, so we're going first. Again, we got Nihilego. The way you can kind of play it, right, is you can... I'm starting to enjoy playing Guzzlord backline, Nihilego up front, because I'm ramping him up to then do the damage after the poison's affected, okay? But you can also take it the other way around. You can try and get like double Nihilegos in the backline, maybe Poison Barb Guzzlord. They get damaged, use him as a bit of a beefy tank. Then Ultra Thrusters, people in and out, depending on what way the kind of match goes. But the main thing is trying to get 2 Nihilegos down and poisoning the enemy Pokemon. Okay, so like, you can do that in your own way. You know, you can prioritize getting energies on the Nihilegos. Trying to get them to attack. You know, if they attack, they're going to do probably 30 damage to their own auto or their own attack, and then the poison itself is going to do another 30. So in one turn, they're going to do 60. But it's quite good, because then if they die, you can then take their energies and put it on your Guzzlord, and your Guzzlord's kind of inadvertently getting ramped up without you even really having to think about it. Okay, so like, I don't know if I actually enjoy the Ultra Beast meta, because, you know, every single season we've had in rank so far, we've had like 2, 3, technically counting this one. I do feel like it has been, there's always been 1 or 2 decks that are just the go-to, okay? And I feel like it's quite refreshing that we don't have Giratina Darkrai, but you want to see something like Buzzwole or this just become the new Giratina Darkrai, where you play against it every game. Although, to be honest, I've actually been playing against a lot of Null and Rampardos decks. It's kind of like the new kind of aggro deck, which again is quite annoying. But if you play a Buzzwole deck, you counter it. But we'll do that in another video. So, we've got Garchomp. Garchomp can do linear attack, which is annoying as heck. But if we poison him, he might get cooked quite early on. So he's linear attack. He's going for the Guzzlord, which I really don't care. All right. Downside is if he has a Cyrus, then we can get cooked quite easily. So Nihilego, we're going to show you how the auto attack poison works. So auto attack, got 2 down. Mid wave, boom, 30. Poison for 30. So this is something he really needs to be wary of. So he's going to really start looking for probably a Pokemon Center Lady to try and cure that. Or he's just not going to care about it and then try and focus on Rare Candy and Rampart Dawson, his backline. So they don't care about him. It's fine. We maybe throw out our healthy Guzzlord. He's 170. And then we can Grindcore him. You can use Grindcore and hopefully, get rid of any kind of energies on this Garchomp. I'm actually starting to get really, really lucky. If I was to roll Team Rocket's Grunt, I don't know what way the coding is in this game, obviously. But I feel like if I roll Misty, Water Command, or if I roll... If I roll Team Rocket's Grunt, that would not have happened. You know what I mean? So I feel like because it's an attack and not a, you know, you have to work towards using it. Instead of that, of just playing a card, I feel like the odds are tweaked, if you get me. But 2 games in a row now, Grindcore, just a 2 energy orientated attack, has essentially won us the game. Like we force him to recall his Garchomp. This is good. You're gonna get rid of his Skull. No, actually, no, yeah, well, Cyrus get rid of his Garchomp. Or... No, we're going to get rid of his Skull Fossil because we know that his Garchomp's going to die regardless. It's locked in. There's no energy on it. I feel like if we had a Cyrus there, it would have been ridiculous. So it makes sense to Cyrus now, because now we're going to instantly win. Because he could have a Rare Candy lingering. There we go. So, see? Rampartus is fine. Alright, now we win. Now we win. Now we win. Nice. So we're just going to grab his Garchomp, Cyrus, instantly dead. Fantastic. Brilliant. Here we go. He's probably going, oh my god, he recovered my poison. Never mind. Conceded. Really, really good. Alright. So you're starting to hopefully see... Like, these are 2 games in a row, by the way. You know? We're just ramping it up. We're ramping it up. It's game after game. Game after game. This might be a deck that I've used in Master Ball. I have been, I'm not going to lie, a dirty Giratina Darkrai abuser in the last couple of seasons. I will not give in this season. I will not give in this season. So, this game we are against, let's see, we're going first. I seem to go first quite a lot recently as well. So, as always, Nihilego in the front line. Oh, a Man of Culture. A Man of Culture. Okay, so we're playing against a mirror deck, so this is actually probably quite a good learning tool. So, Pokeball, we got a Guzzles. I got a Guzzlord 9000 to drop him. Try and get another Nihilego down. It'd be sick. Poison Barb, Pokeball, nice. So we get another Nihilego. Celesteela is still pretty good. Celesteela is a solid shout. So Poison Barb. End turn. It'd be interesting to see how he plays his out. And there's different iterations of this deck, by the way. I might upload videos on them. There's Wheezing, obviously. Does poison. Really, really good with Nihilego. I saw Darkrai Nihilego, where you have poison, but then Darkrai from the back line is doing damage as well. It's kind of annoying. It could actually end up being very, very meta. So I think we really should probably focus on... Yeah, so we'll drop the Nihilego. He physically will not want to attack us, probably. So we're going to start ramping up Guzzlord because we have the Celesteela. So what we can do is let them get poisoned from the barbs. And then we can jump in Guzzlord whenever we need to. You know what I mean? So Guzzlord is obviously going to have Grindcore next attack. If he attacks our Celesteela once, he's going to take 30 damage. And I think we'll probably kill it next turn. So I got the double poison squid down. So I'm poisoned. I'm going to take 20 damage. Not a big deal. He's going to take 30. Taking 20 again. We're going to swap Celesteela out. Get our Guzzlord in. Celesteela's going to then cure themselves from the poison. Oh no. Well, I know we're going to be swapping her out anyway, but I just want her healed. I already have like another Pokemon Center lady, and I don't want any madness with Cyrus being implemented. So I might as well realistically use this turn to kind of like keep her there. Just think about it. I was going to swap in Guzzlord, but he's going to take 30 damage instantly at the end of this turn. So even if he attacks me once, their Nihilego is going to instantly die. So then we can swap in Guzzlord after. So Celesteela is poisoned. It's fine. He dies 30 damage. Brilliant. So now I think we played that quite smart. So now we can swap in Guzzlord. Or do you always keep sacrificing Celesteela? The good thing is his Nihilego's gone, so we're only going to be taking 10 damage from poison now, which is good. But they're still going to be taking the 30. I'm so tempted to just... Swapping in the squid, boys. See what way he plays this out. He's got his own squid back. Lisa mine. To be honest, I really don't care if he swaps in his Guzzlord. He's going to swap in Guzzlord. He's going to attack and then take 30 damage. This is silly, right? He's going to attack, take 30 damage. Take him down to 140. Oh, maybe he's going to take 20 damage. But it should still be okay. He's down to 150. I'm going to do 120. 140. Oh, we win. We win. He's literally going to take... We're going to attack him. And then he's going to get instantly poisoned at the end of the round and die. Here we go. Boom. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, boy, this is sick. This is sick. If you're not already playing this deck, you need to play it. If you're already playing this deck, you need to get on it. Yeah, it is so freaking busted. I'm beating everybody out here. Master Ball is within the grasp. 3 wins in a row, just boom, knocking down the competition. If you guys enjoyed the video, slap a like button. If you're new here, please subscribe. Good luck in any games you may be playing. Comment below and let me know if you're playing this deck, if you're enjoying this deck. All right, it's very, very fun, very easy to play. Until next time, bros, take it easy. Peace out. See ya.